last couple days we have had rain again, so everything's wet.
That's really all it's been doing here lately is raining.
Yeah.
It ruined our fun camp.
It did. Yep, we tried to camp out over the weekend and we got rained out. It was funny, the second night we decided that if it looked like it was going to rain, we were just going to put up our stuff and go in. But then we got to looking at radar, and the storms that were heading our way kind of dissipated, and it really didn't look like there was that much going on. All of a sudden we start seeing lightning in the sky really close to us. And
then you can kind of hear it too.
Yeah, we could hear it, and then so we pulled up the radar, and there was this little teeny tiny cloud building up right kind of literally above us. And so we were kind of like, okay, we thought it'd move on, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and after a while we decided we better go in. We didn't have time to take our tents down or anything, and then it just poured rain. And what had happened was a big thunderstorm was building up over us, and it wasn't moving. It was just sitting stationary, and it just kept building and building, and I mean it poured and poured and poured. Needless to say, our camp was pretty wet. So was our tents and everything, so that was a mess to clean up. Anyway, we got all sorts of adventure going on today. We were getting ready to plant some pumpkins and some sunflowers, and then the kids discovered that we have some baby kittens trapped under the coop over here, and the mama can't get to them because right over there is where the mama got under the coop, and as you can see, it's all flooded because of the rain we had. So she can't get to them, and they're stuck over here on this dry spot. So we're going to try to get the piece of wood off down there and see if we can get them out. Brooke, she's handy dandy with the old tools, and we're going to try to pry that piece of wood off. So we think if we can just take that small piece off right there, we can get to them. Oh yeah.
Just picturing it to be a lot harder than that, but it isn't all that difficult. Probably about like a week old. Really? They're up walking around. They're actually probably 3 weeks old. I wonder if those were the ones in the doghouse.
Oh, how cute. Look at that. Hey, little guy. Is there any more in there?
I think there was one more. Well, I wonder if this is the one that Shingbin almost killed.
He almost killed.
With a weed eater. He didn't see it, and it was laying in the grass. Remember him?
Yeah.
I wonder if this is the one, because it's the exact same color.
Oh, poor kitten.
There's another one.
Oh, a little black one.
There is definitely a size difference. I think this one is. So we put him with older kittens. Oh, this is purring.
Oh, it's
I
happy.
think those are the only two in there. And then I think their mama came.
She did.
And then she was sitting up there, staring at me, growling at me.
She was.
Do
Do you know where their mom's at now?
She ran off because we came. Started banging on things. She started running off after that, I saw.
You said there's one more under there?
Yes, there's one more underneath there.
Oh.
That's way back there.
I'm just going to put the babies kind of right here and just kind of leave them there because the mama's over that way and she's not coming over here because we're here. She's kind of wild. But I'm sure that if we kind of leave, she'll come back and get them. But we'll come back and check on them. So now on to planting the pumpkins and the sunflowers. we are on a time crunch because Brooke wants to help and she's got to go to work in a little while, and since we had to dig the kittens out, that took some more time, so we're going to have to hurry up and get this done, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I had no plans whatsoever of planting pumpkins this year because we have a horrible time with squash bug. But the other day I went and got my hair cut, and I got inspired by my hairstylist because she plants pumpkins every year and has really good luck with them. And I was asking her how she does it with all the squash bugs. And she said she discovered that like the yard spray that you use to spray mosquitoes with will actually kill the squash bugs, and they never eat their pumpkins. They usually use them just for carving and stuff like that. And so I decided to go ahead and try it and see how it goes. I don't really like to spray that kind of spray too much in our yard, but I figured that it might be worth a shot to at least be able to grow pumpkins, because, you know, the rest of our garden's not doing that great this year, and maybe we can at least grow some pumpkins. And she said around here that if you plant them around Father's Day weekend, they usually work out perfect to be done around Halloween. So, and then Brooke is taking a photography class, and so her assignment is to get like 8 really good pictures, and so she's kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone right now by planting and taking pictures of them.
And you want these in these 2 rows here, right?
Right, kind of spread out, not too thick. Miley's starting to plant some shorter sunflowers. I figure we can make a row right here and then a row over there of the short ones, and then kind of fill in with some bigger ones around the edges. Then I got some mammoth sunflower seeds that came from our sunflowers last year. What I plan to do with those is just plant just a few just around this back edge, because they get the tallest. Kind of having to wait around on the shovel because we've been planting so much that we broke all of our shovels and we only have 1 shovel left.
You broke them?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, they just busted in half. No, I think that's quite literally the last shovel we have. I should say the last little shovel we have. That's probably deep enough. You don't want to go too deep with them. Just 1 little scoop will probably be good, just like that.
I think I'm going to go ahead and do my chores and get ready for work.
Okay, that sounds good. Wish the pumpkin planting was a little more leisurely and fun.
Yes,
right?
I wish it was.
We just have so many things to do. We just got to cram everything quickly.
Yes. Bug landed on my shoe earlier too.
Really? Mm-hmm. It is just going to be a buggy year.
It is.
There's just bugs everywhere. Well, it is a nice, quiet, calm, beautiful evening. I just love country evenings. So I've just been out here kind of enjoying the quiet and the calm. After we got our pumpkins and sunflowers planted, we had to hurry up because Brooke was kind of running a little bit late to get to work, and so I had to get in the house and fix some lunch. And anyway, after that I got really mellow. I went and took a nap. I ended up sleeping for several hours this afternoon. I really didn't want to do that, but it sure felt good. I want to give you a real quick update on our turkeys. Unfortunately, the eggs that were in there weren't any good, because a day or so after we put them back in there, we found them just scattered all over the pen out here. We don't know if it was a predator or whether the turkeys did it, but I am assuming it was the turkeys that did it, because they probably could kind of tell that the eggs weren't alive. That was the 3rd nest of eggs that they have lost. So it's been a really rough year for them. One of our hens in there, I think it's Chance. She's in there setting right now. So hopefully maybe they're working on another clutch of eggs. I'm really hoping we can at least raise one batch of turkeys this year. Then in here, Miley got the greenhouse all planted. I just love how she did it all. It was super cute after she got it planted because she came over and got me and she said, "Hey Mom, the garden fairies let a flower bomb off in the greenhouse and it exploded everywhere." And I think she did a really good job. And then of course the cucumbers, they are taking off like crazy and they are blooming, so we're going to have a lot of cucumbers before long, hopefully. Then over here the green peppers are starting to bloom like crazy too. Looks like something's eating our basil again. Oh look, my little rose bush is fixing to bloom. That makes me so happy. Dylan gave that rose bush to me for Mother's Day 2 years ago. And over the winter I accidentally left it in the greenhouse and I thought I killed it over the winter because I thought it got too cold for it. But it came out of it and it's growing really good. The tomatoes are doing really good. I had been a little bit concerned about them because I hadn't seen any blooms, and so I really was wondering whether I was going to get any tomatoes this year, but I'm happy to say that they have blooms. Actually, that one might even have a tomato. Oh, looky over here. Our black raspberries are starting to ripen. We are going to have lots and lots of them. Gonna have to remember to start keeping an eye on them. So anyway, I guess I better go for now because I'm wanting to do some weed eating and some mulching and then try to get this garden in shape before it gets too dark. So I guess we will see you next video. Thanks for watching.